Hello, TOEFL students. Now it is time to talk about the listening section of the TOEFL test. Today, I will briefly describe the three parts of the listening section, part A, B, and C, and then I will explain the first and one of the most important skills for part A. Okay, let's get started.
This part of the test measures your ability to understand spoken English, especially in academic contexts. It has a total of 50 questions and it lasts for 40 minutes. There are three parts. Part A has very short conversations. There are 30 of these conversations and one question each. Part B has long conversations. There are 2 conversations and 3 to 5 questions for each conversation. Finally, Part C is longer talks. There will be 3 talks and 3 to 5 questions each. Here are some general strategies for the listening section of the TOEFL test. First, know the directions. If you already know what to do, you won't have to waste time during the test reading the directions. The directions stay the same. Listen carefully. Stay calm and try not to get distracted or let your attention wander. You will hear everything only once. On this part of the test, the questions go from easier to harder. Don't leave any answers blank on your answer sheet. Even if you don't know the answer, you should guess. If you leave it blank, you will get it wrong. Look ahead at the answers to the next question if you have time. That will help you be ready to understand it better. So, first, we will talk about Part A, the short conversations. In Part A, the answer to the question is in the dialogue. However, usually the information will not be stated directly. So you will have to make an inference from what the speakers say. That means that you will have to make an intelligent guess. So let's look at an example and see what kind of inference you will have to make. Billy really made a big mistake this time. Yes, he forgot to turn in his research paper. So then the question is, what does the woman say about Billy? Apple, it was the first time he made a mistake. Boy, he forgot to write his paper. Cat, he turned in the paper in the wrong place. Or D, he didn't remember to submit his assignment. None of these answers are exactly what was stated in the conversation. That means you have to make an inference. So let's look at what was stated. Yes, he forgot to turn in his research paper. Look at the last answer, dog. He didn't remember means the same thing as he forgot. To submit means the same thing as to turn in. They are synonyms. And finally, his research paper means the same thing as his assignment. So, the correct answer for this conversation is D, dog. He didn't remember to submit his assignment. It is not exactly what is said in the conversation, but it means the same thing. So this is our answer. So now, let's start talking about skills for part A. The first skill and the most important skill is to focus on the second speaker. Why? Because usually the second line contains the answer to the question. Okay, so let's look at this example and think about skill 1. Focus on the second speaker. Look for an answer that is a restatement of what the second speaker said. Was anyone at home at Barb's house when you went there to deliver the package? I rang the bell, but no one answered. And the question is, what does the man imply? Okay, remember that we will need to make an intelligent guess because the answer is not the exact same thing we heard. So, the second speaker said, I rang the bell, but no one answered. So what does that mean? Boy, the house was probably empty. We can make this guess because usually if you ring a doorbell and people are home, they will answer the door. But he said that no one answered the door. So we can guess that the house was probably empty. Today's activity will have 10 conversations. But let's look at the first 3 together.
Number 1.
How soon will you be leaving?
I'm on my way now.
What does the man mean?
This is what you heard. So let's look for an answer that is a restatement or means the same thing as what the second speaker said. The second speaker said, I'm on my way now. This means Apple. He is leaving now. If someone is on their way, that means they are leaving and going to another place right now.
Number 2.
Was Steve able to get into the house?
I left the door unlocked for him.
What does the woman assume Steve did?
This is what you heard. So let's focus on the second speaker and choose an answer that means the same thing or make an intelligent guess based on what this second person said. So the woman said, I left the door unlocked for him. Apple is not correct. We didn't say anything about locking a door. Boy is not correct. She didn't say anything about that. Cat, he was able to open the door. Well, she said that she left the door unlocked for him. So we can make the intelligent guess that he was able to open the door because it was unlocked. So cat is our answer.
Number 3.
The dinner special is roast turkey with mashed potatoes and gravy and apple pie for dessert.
That doesn't sound good to me.
What does the woman mean?
This is what you heard. So let's focus on what the second speaker said. That doesn't sound good to me. And look at the answers. Apple, she doesn't like to listen to turkeys? No, that does not make sense. Boy, she thinks the dinner sounds special? No, she says it does not sound good. That does not mean special. Cat, she especially likes the roast turkey? No, she says it does not sound good. Dog, she would prefer a different dinner. Here we have to make another intelligent guess. She said that the dinner special does not sound good. So we can guess that if she does not like the special, then she would prefer a different dinner. So dog is our answer. Now we have looked at the first 3 questions. So your assignment is to finish the rest of the questions in this activity. Remember to focus on what the second speaker says, because that is where you will find the information for your answer. Good luck, and as always, if you have any questions or if you need help, you can send me a message and I will help you.